Wait. Did Mark Zuckerberg just sold off millions of dollars of his Meta stock? Yep, you heard that right. Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Meta, just sold a massive chunk of his Meta stock for about $14.19 million. But before you freak out, let me break down what is really going on. Is this a big deal or just business as usual? So this all went down on 6th of January 2025. Mark sold shares in the range of $606 to $630 per share, just as Meta stock was near its 52-week high at 638. This might sound like a crazy move, but hold up, there's more to this than just cashing out. Meta has been crushing it lately. The company's valuation is now at a massive $1.54 trillion and is up 71.5% over the last year. So let's not assume that Mark Zuckerberg is bailing out on Meta. It's all part of a bigger picture. He executed this year through something called a Rule 10b5-1 trading plan. Sounds fancy, right? Basically, it means he set this up ahead of time, so there's no funny business here. Essentially, it's like Mark putting his stock selling plan on autopilot. He is not just dumping his shares for fun, he's following a pre-approved, scheduled strategy. This is totally legal and honestly pretty common in the business world. Also, fun fact, these sales were conducted through something called CZI Holdings. It is his private investment vehicle. So he's still holding on to a lot of Meta stock. It isn't like he's jumping ship. But if this is not about him leaving Meta, then what's the big picture here? Mark might be using this cash to fuel other projects, or maybe he's just balancing his financial portfolio. I mean, how can you blame this guy for diversifying? He's a billionaire. Now, let's talk about some other things that Meta has been up to lately. First off, Meta has been making big moves in e-commerce. They just launched a trial to let people browse eBay listings on Facebook Marketplace. Yep, now you can shop for weird stuff like vintage toys and 3D printed cat statues all in one place. This new partnership could boost visibility for eBay sellers and give Facebook users a wider selection of products. It's like the Avengers of e-commerce coming together. You get Facebook Marketplace, you get eBay, you get the ultimate shopping experience. And speaking of big change, Meta is rolling out a new content moderation system. They are moving away from their US fact-checking program and bringing in a community-based approach. Basically, users will help to flag misleading content and add context, like the crowdsourced fact-checking squad. It's kind of like the X model Musk is using, but with a twist. If you thought the internet was already chaotic, wait until everyone starts fact-checking your memes. Finally, on the corporate front, Meta is shaking things up with some new board members. They have added Dana White, CEO of UFC, John Ekhan, CEO of Exor, and Charlie